Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, it's Carl, it's Scree. Hey Stoney, how you going, mate? Long time no see, man. How you keeping? Let me just set up quickly to get this captured. Okay. Let's get this set up so it's working. If I remember how to. Where is the thing? What am I doing? What am I doing, folks? It's been a while. It's been a while. You were as quick as a whippet getting on there, mate. Like Sony, I literally just started and bang, you're there. Like, caught me by surprise, man. But good to see you. I've been a bit away. I'm trying to think of a good spot to keep this chat in. Might just pop it over in the right hand side and go with there. I'm trying to remember how you do the opacity, but it's been so long since I've done this kind of stuff that I'm just like, brain, please click in. There we go. I'll lighten it and pop it over on the left hand side so that way people can see it. There we go. Very nice. Oh man, absolute true fan. One of the OG fans, Stoney. Yeah, it's good to see you as well. Like, as I say, I'm sort of always panicking that like people are just gonna, disappear because I've been so infrequent with my posts recently, and it's really nice to have that. As I say, it's just nice to have somebody pop in there and actually be following still. Like. It's a nice little a nice little thing to have. So I've been away recently, as you can probably tell. I've been pretty unwell, unfortunately. Pop you there like so. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I can't be bothered pissing around with it too much. But yeah, I've been away, obviously, and I've only just I'm starting to get back into the swing of things. So I had spinal surgery about 4.5 weeks ago. 4.5, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 5, 6 weeks ago. I had some spinal surgery done. I had to have one of the discs removed from my back, and as you can imagine, it was not the most comfortable thing I've ever had done, but it's made a huge difference. I'm so much better since I had it done. It's really helped out and made a big difference to the pain in my back, really, and also the pain in my left leg as well. It's no longer pressing on the sciatic nerve, so I've been able to get back to walking, get back to moving, things like that. So it's been really nice having that. So yeah, it's been as I say, I've been a bit quiet recently, just with everything, just because I've been recovering. Oh, it was terrible, man. Like you sort of, you were quite aware of how much of a struggle it was just doing basic things, and like I was really not doing well, and it's been really nice to get back and just be relatively pain-free. Makes a huge difference. I go with the stripe down the middle. Yeah, I reckon this one will work. Yeah, let's see how that one goes. But yeah, it was just, you know, it was pretty awesome to get the surgery done and get back to some full health, because yeah, really was not enjoying all of that. And yeah, it's been great to be back and getting back into the swing of things as well. Like I've still got a lot of rehab to go, and I still struggle with certain things, and you know, there's been a couple of things that have been problematic still, but I'm actually on the mend, which is really nice. How have you been keeping anyway? All this talk about me. I'll go for Imsa, I think, with this one. Go for the Imsa. The Imsa setup. Get them grouped together. Name that one. Okay. Keep the mask on, obviously. Alright. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with similar to my truck, paint-wise. Ah, that's never fun. I mean, loneliness is such a... It's hard to deal with. Like, it's one of those things that's really... It's problematic, you know, and it just... You know, there's always the people that say, well, just go out and make friends. It's not that easy, unfortunately. You know, and when you're working as well, you know, it takes so much of your time and energy out to you know, do those basic things like working. You don't always have time for the trying to socialise, and even trying to socialise is not easy, because you know, you need people to socialise with to actually make that a start sometimes, which is not the easiest of things. Got a gold for that one. So let's select next colour. I reckon we'll go with the blue here, and we're going to change that to black. Name that one. And let's get some blue's nice. So we want the green next, that's one. Okay. I need to add 1 pixel to that, like so. And boom, there we go. So I'm getting my, I'm currently painting the GT3 Ferrari, or GTD I guess, because it's Imsa, because I want to try and get racing a little bit in that. I did my GT4 BMW earlier on today, so I'm trying to get a few GT cars ready to go for myself, and been really enjoying just painting things recently as well. But it's nice to actually have a car ready to go in the colours you want it. It gives you that little bit of extra confidence to take it out, I guess. Okay. Go for a very bright yellow. Very, very bright yellow. This is going to be our... do we want it... Actually, probably want it a little bit more... probably want it a little bit more orange, actually, just to get that nice, richy gold colour. So, yep, there we go. Because we're going to try and get this looking nice and gold for us. So that will be our main gold. Then we will just quickly drag that in there. And what do I want to do? I want to use the pipette. And let's fill this one with the purple, and then this one will just be black. Okay, that's good. The Ferrari logo is going to be in the purple, that's going to be nice. Okay, so it's just the base at the moment, so I've not done any spec mapping or anything like that for this, so still got some bits to go. Select this. I really should just, you know, actually do a PNG of this and, you know, make it so I don't have to fiddle around with it every time I need it. Do I want the white outside? Yeah. I feel like that little white surrounding just gives it that little bit more popping power on the cars. Okay. Let's move you over. Drop down the logos. Oh crap, I forgot to turn the logos off before. Ah, that's right, it'll be fine. It won't cause any issues. I like to try and turn the logos off before I get the paints and everything, so it's just nice and there's a nice base to it. Just how much real estate do we have on the nose? Let's see. So bring up our wire mesh. So tricky thing with I find with the Ferraris is they've got a relatively short nose to them, so it can be tricky to get that, to get a logo on there because I've got the intakes on them. Where are you? Ferrari Legacy. Doopy doopy doo. Sure, I'll draw some flack for doopy doing. There we go. Paint car. So on the nose, would that be part of the section that we blanked off under? Yeah, we don't really have much real estate on the nose for that. So I think we're better off going for sides on this one. So let's shrink you down and let's pop you on the door. I reckon about there will be nice. Or actually, it'll be better in this section. We've got the purple coming in on there, so I reckon having it up on the door, it'll look relatively good, where there's a little bit of curvature on there. Let's see how that one does. Let's just duplicate you. Do left. 1080. Go. And that's looking right. So fibre awareness on the right and left. Okay. And we have one on the back as well. So on the back, probably do it on the left hand side. So we've got the Michelin Man. So the Michelin Man will be about there, so we'll try and have it a little bit inboard. We'll do you. No. And we'll shrink you a little bit. So let's pop that one there. So we'll have that on the back, and then on the nose. It's not really a good spot for that. I guess we could do it just here above the little winglet there. So that's the wraparound, isn't it? So I think the Michelin's going to be in the spot there, so we won't worry about that. Actually a tricky car to paint, this one. So that's the top, isn't it? That basically is this section here. So it's very curved, so we kind of need one, we need a logo down here, which would be perfect spot. So between those four rivets, I reckon that's where I'm going to pop my iRacing logo. Let's get the team logos on there. Okay. Let's get the left version on. Get that on to the opposite side, so let's just 1080. There we go. and we want one on the back as well. Actually, go a little bit bigger with that. Okay, so you've got the iRacing on the back. Now, quickly, number blocks. There's no roof number block on this one because it's the IMSA spec. What do I want to pop on next? So front, there's not really much real estate, is there? Cheers, Stoney. That's my plan. I've been trying to think of some ideas for some just chilled out, easygoing things recently, and this has been, well, one of them really. I thought I just want to just try something a bit different and a little bit more relaxed, and I've been doing a lot of car painting recently, and I thought, well, why not stream it? I should really get some music in as well, but let's see. Let's find some. Let's actually get some. Let's get some background music in there as well. Because that's probably a good idea to just have something in the background. Need to try and find some decent chilled out music. That's not monetized. So look, see what I can find. See if that works. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. Alright. Yeah, we are far away, and in the future as well, which is weird. You gotta love that. I mean, it's just such a fun little quirk of the place. Like, I always find it strange, just, you know, being ahead of time. Let's see, straight in. Done. Okay. Duplicate those, and let's flip them over, and move that over to there. There we go. Okay. So nameplate is on as well. It's pretty minimum in all honesty. This car, it's not got a huge amount of room to do things either. And I think the standard one, the roof number is there, isn't it? So it's sort of can't really do much on the roof either. It's sort of an awkward car to actually paint. But should look okay. It's just not going to be that busy. Let's check Performance E-Streaming logo. 2 on there as well. You and get that on the other side. So I think, yeah, that should look good. I'm trying to think if I want to. I think actually I might leave it as it is. Let's see how this is looking. It's pretty minimal. There's not a huge amount of sponsor space on the car in all honesty, so we're a little bit stuck. Pit board. It's a huge pit board. Oh yeah, it's the big wobbly one, isn't it? Sponsor marks on those there and there. So let's just chuck a iRacing logo on there. iRacing, and yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Alright, let's see how this is looking, shall we? Move the numbers. That one there. Okay. switch that off, switch that off, and we're going to have to just get you all done. Into objects there. Okay, so we want to get the spec map next, so let's get our logos first of all, and we will create a duplicate of those, and we're going to take them up into the clear coat. And we want to pop on a colour overlay as well, so white 100%, so that way they'll stand out and they'll have some good pop on the car. Duplicate you, because we want a gold layer, because we want this car to be gold, not just yellow. Chuck you up into the metallics, just below the parts. And again, colour overlay. And we'll drop you to 90% shine. See how that one goes. And then I'm thinking the purple, we're going to have that as a, we'll have the purple as a shiny. I need to pop you in there. I need to pop you up there. There we go. So we'll just pop some clear coat on that one. Right up for you. And the black. We will go with let's go for a matte black finish on that. So pop the colour layer on the overlay. There you go. Alright, let's see how this goes, shall we? Let's get this done. So we need to just save as a target file. We just need to find a random one in there just to get that. Ferrari. Save you in there. And let's do the spec map. Make sure to actually click on it first of all before you forget, Carl, you absolute moron. Okay. Let's bring up iRacing again. And let's make the magic happen, shall we? Okay, Ferrari. Chuck these in. And there we go. So they're looking a bit dull, so I need to just chuck a base and then blacken them out a little bit. Colour wise, the gold looks good. Don't like the purple. I think I'm going to go metallic purple on that as well. and keep the matte black maybe. Alright. So what we need to do is purple, drag you up there, duplicate this group, drag you up here as well, change that because we want this to be black so that way it doesn't get overdone by the metallics, and specky map back on. Resave the spec map. So we will do that again. Alright, let's see how this one looks now. Much better. I think metallic purple works a lot better as well. They've come out in pretty much perfect spots. Doesn't look too bad, that looks okay. Performance E-string's in a nice position as well. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I think that's come out okay, that one. I wonder if I can change the... I don't think I can actually change... Let's see, because I would like to actually... No, it's got to be green, hasn't it? Oh, no. Didn't mean to go into spec map, I meant to go down here. Okay, yeah. I think white will look a little bit better, it'll look a little bit cleaner. Because the green just is very ugly. And what if we go on the front? No, actually, I reckon I'll leave it as it is on the front because I think having any logos on there just breaks up the car a little bit. I think having the colour works out nice. And the numbers. Let's finish this off quickly. quickly save with the white on there. Okay. And yeah, I think all in all that works out quite nicely. What are we doing? Probably TGA in there. That's what, yeah, the white works a lot nicer, doesn't it? Alright, that's our IMSA version done. And yeah, it looks pretty good. And the wheels. Let's go for that nice dark purple rims on them as well. Yeah. Okay. All in all, looks decent. Alright, so that's that Ferrari done. Now, I've been racing the GT4 BMW. I'm wondering, let's just quickly save this as well. GT3 Ferrari, GT3 Beamer. Could be a nice option as well, because I do like that car. But yeah. Now, what was the? This is my GT4. Ended up going with, so it's sort of gone for like a classic BMW with the colour scheme on it, but just tweaked it up a little bit going to the silver. So it's pretty solid looking. I quite like it. I think it looks relatively nice, and yeah. I think it came out pretty good in the end. Now, there was one other one I wanted to do today as well. There's something else I was doing. What was it that I wanted to do? I'm trying to think now. You can hear the brain ticking away. I guess I should really redo the supercar, because that's a very old first try paint job on this thing. As you can see, it's not exactly great, and it's also got the wrong textures on it from me doing work on another car as well. Let's just actually do this. So I've got it I've got it sitting there if I need it, at least, because I may eventually need to get that out at some stage. So let's get this done, shall we? Alright. Now, I might... what's that? Where did I have that one? Trouble of having many different files. As I hunt through my files. Bloody hell did I put this? I think I know now. I think it's in my D drive? D drive, maybe. There we go. For. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Because I might... should I... I've got my... Actually... Sorry, I'm muttering to myself at the moment as I'm trying to think what I want to do with this one. I think we'll keep it to the same kaiju racing style. Okay. So close that now. Okay, let's see what cool patterns are available, just to save us a bit of time. Kind of like that, with the racing stripes down the middle. Speckles. Where was the stripes down the middle again? That one. Alright, let's use this as our base and see what we can play around with this one. Yeah, okay, let's do this one. So let's get the thingies. What do I want to do? Select. Color range. Go for the red first of all. And modify you by 1 pixel. Wait, before we do that, we'll actually remember to do the smart thing. And you into logos group. Pick up there as well. And white lens glass. And that's that. So we can turn all of you off then. And now select that without having to worry about things getting in the way. Select red again. Modify. And we can just add you on there. This is going to be our gold. Okay, now let's get the blues. And finally get the greens. So that's all of those layers got. So what I'm thinking, I wonder how this will work. Let's get our gradient tool. So if we go oranges maybe. No, that's not going to work. See how it looks first of all, shall we? So we could go for the gradient colouring. In there. Could go to the yellow into black. Or how about okay. This could look terrible. But I'm gonna give it a try. So get that purple correct. Okay, we want bit more gold to it, I reckon. Okay, let's just quickly select this as well, so that way we can actually select the body of the car. Okay, let's quickly select this again. Which we just want the body, not the actual front and back at the moment, because we're going to do them separately. So let's go upgrading again. And let's be a bit darker when it goes into there as well. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, so front. We're going to need to fill her in. That nice rich gold, so we want that to be the starting point, and fill in that section as well. Nice, okay, and then assuming that's the back. Let's have a look. See, let's turn on the actual wire mesh. So is that the boot lid? No, that's the boot lid, isn't it? Don't know what that bit's for. We'll come to that when we get there, I guess. Okay. I guess what we could do is let's actually see what we've got going for us. And see what it looks like on the car as well. Ford Supercar, where am I going? So let's pull it up and actually have a bit of a look, see at it as with that paint job on it. We'll see how this is going, I guess. Bloody hell did I split that? Try and get the right car as well, because where is it? Which one is it? I always get this one mixed up. It is the supercars. Is that the one? Nope. there we go. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Is it? Is that what I'm looking for? I think it is. Hoping it is. Nope, that's the wrong one as well. Oh, it's the Holden. Derp. Would help if I actually selected the right car, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay. Okay, so the paintwork actually works. Alright, that comes across nicely, and that's all painted in the right spots as well, so that's good. Now then. Okay, so the green, we're going to go for black, I reckon. So let's fill this in. No, that's blue, obviously. Fill that in with the black. Okay. And then I wonder if this would work, actually. Let's select that as well. We'll go the opposite direction here. And okay, let's see what that's going to look like. So you, I want to fill in. Fill, where's fill? Fill in purple, please. Fill you in the purple for the front. Now, need to do that. Got a minute to go. Fill this whole section in with white. Okay. Let's goal, and goal to perp. Duplicate these two layers, and I want these to be chrome. And then the black, I want it to be matte. So let's drag you up into that section. Parts on top, please. Okay. Pop the colour light over on you. You to be nice and shiny. And same for you, please. And same for you. Okay. Alright, let's see how this is looking quickly. And we're going to want to get a spec map on this one as well. So let's actually get the spec map quickly. Not going to do that. That's what I wanted, please. Okay. And let's turn off the spec map and save you in there as well. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Looks kind of cool. It's kind of a neat effect on there, actually. And the white sort of gives it that little break up in the middle. Could go for like a deep purple in there, and then it will have metallic and I don't know if that would work actually. I think I'm going to keep that white because it just looks a bit interesting, doesn't it? Sort of breaks up the middle a little bit. So it's got the inverse stripe on it with the gold running down. Let's see what some sponsored logos look like on there. The other option is actually, adding this, the reds in there. Let's just see if we can actually that doesn't really help us out. I'm pretty sure this is the rear wing, isn't it? Well, the rear spoiler assembly. At the moment it's sort of black and white. Let's see if we can actually do something here. Quickly, with that as that bright red, it will give us an idea of what those parts actually are. Okay, so it's the grill here, and then it's the two planes. And when we have the decals on, pretty much go to black. So I think we will just fill them in black to begin with anyway. Rasterize, okay. And we will duplicate you. And we will drag you up into the matte black section. And we will chuck some matte black colouring on you as well. Okay. So that must be the end plates there. So that's the inside, and that's the outside, I'm guessing. So keep them with that little splock of gold on them. Okay, let's get some logos in here. Pop on wire. Sponsor positions, lots of them on the car. Okay. Just grab this one. And you all done. Beautiful. And I want you to be on the hood. So we'll pop the main fibre logo out the front. So and turn that off if I forget. And then we want one on the rear of the car. Again, if we just go underneath the brake light, which would be about that section there. So you there. Hopefully that's in the right spot. I'll just pop it down a little tiny bit. I think that's the correct spot. Hoping at least anyway. Such an awkward car to paint sometimes because you're like, is that the right thing? I'm not sure. So if we go nose and tail, let's say. And then up front, we'll have a couple of iRacing logos. Actually, we popped you on the back. Hopefully that's in the right spot. Or is that the back? Is that the boot lid? And is that the actual... Yeah, that's the number plate, so that's the back. Okay. Okay, so I want you there. And then shrink you down a bit. Pop you there. And duplicate you as well, because I want to have you on the front as well. There we go. Okay. A little bit of symmetry. Then on the doors, go for a Performance eStreaming logo. Okay. And we might go for one as well on the rear wing. Like so. Where are the numbers again? Just on Windows, aren't they? So, alright, let's take a little look, see what she's looking like in the sim, shall we? So, okay, they're in a decent spot, so that's in a decent spot. They look okay. That Performance eStream logo is in the wrong spot completely. Okay. That. Let's do that. That's what I want to do. Alright. Let's see how that's looking. Okay, let's see how we're going. Yeah. Looking, that's okay. Okay. Just need to get the layers on the right plane. And yeah, I'm happy-ish with that. It's nothing spectacular, but at least it looks a little bit nicer than what I had before. So duplicate this group. Grab that up to the metallic section.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say
Alexa,
that
shut
again?
up. Bloody Alexa. Why did that go off? There is
To help with that question, go to the
Alexa,
Health and Safety
silence.
section of the Alexa app.
There's nobody talking in here. There's no sounds other than me talking. I don't even know why I keep that thing on sometimes. I don't use it enough. I don't want to go and clear coat. So let's add a colour filter on that one. Yep, that's what we wanted. And then for the metallic channel, we just want to go colour overlay and black you out so there's no metallic in there. Okay. Let's get our spec map. And see what this is doing. So that's all good, yeah, we continue there. Copy those. Alright. It's kind of on the camera, but that's okay. Can live with that in all honesty. It's just a quickie to get me through. Yeah, I'll keep that as it is. It's kind of just a weird experimental one, so it's not meant to be anything spectacular. But I kind of like the colours on it. It just looks interesting, it looks different, so that's all good. So that's nicely done. Alright. And then I think that's it really. Anything else I fancy racing or trying to race, I guess? Probably not going to be much in all honesty. No, I think we'll leave it as that is. I think we'll do. I think we will top it off there, folks. So, yeah, I think that will do for us tonight. So, if you enjoyed this, just mooching along, I guess, let me know. Just let me know in the comments, I guess. Just see how it goes, and I might do some more of these in the future as well. Just, you know, just some pretty cruisy stuff, not anything too hardcore, because I've got a few actual jobs that I need to do on for a couple of people as well. So I've got to do their paint jobs, so I might pop it up when I'm doing those as well, and just something to get going as I'm doing it, I guess. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get some more content up soon as well. As I said, still very much recovering, but yeah, if you've enjoyed this, let me know, and I will speak to you again next time. Alright guys, keep yourselves well. Bye bye.